Hello traders. I welcome you all on this webinar on option writing. So this is the very first session we are having today. Let me show you the course content, what we are going to cover in option writing webinar. But before that, let's discuss why option writing, why not option buying. See, as a trader, as per my experience, if you do option writing week after week, the probability will be far higher. You will make profits in long run. Now here, let me share some stats with you. See, as per the statistic, it is seen that 85 to 90% of options expire worthless. This means if underlying is not moving in your favor, entire option premium can go till zero. So as a buyer, you can, as a buyer, your option premium will go to zero. So here you need to understand the nature of options. Options are depreciating assets. With passage of time, call option premium, put option premium will decrease if underlying is not moving in your favor. This is called as theta decay or time decay. But as a seller, you can take advantage of this situation. When you do option writing, you must have very strong view on underlying. If your view is very strong, if you can make a correct view, if you can develop a very good view which goes correct most of the time, then as an option writer you can make profits week after week from markets. See, my objective is, as a trader, you should make at least, I will say, 1.5 percentage to 2 percentage every week by selling option. So in a month we have total 4 weeks. So in that 4 weeks, I want you guys to make at least 4 percentage to 6 percentage every week on your capital. And I feel that this 4 percentage to 6 percentage is very good number, very decent number. Let me share your thoughts on this. What you say, if you can make 4 percentage to 6 percentage from option writing every month. So now let me introduce you to the course content, what we are going to cover in this option writing course. So very first thing you can see now, we will see how we can read, analyze and use option chain data. And then we will understand what is bull put spread, bear call spread, and short iron condor strategy. So we will focus on these three strategies. Once we complete, okay, first and second point, what we will do, we will have live market sessions where I will show you practically in live market how you can read, analyze, and use option chain data. And based on this analysis, how we can design these three strategies. So completely depend on market condition. On some days we will design bull put spread, on some days we will design bear call, and on some days we will design short iron condor strategy. That will be completely depend on market opportunity. So let's first start with option chain data. So very first thing, we will study how to read this option chain data. When to read option chain data is also very important. You need to understand as a trader when you should read this option chain data. And number three, we will see how we can use this option chain data to select strike prices for options strategies. Now, before we move to option chain data here, I like to give you the introduction on open interest, because in option chain data, what we will do the analysis of open interest. So first, let me introduce you what exactly open interest is. In simple words, open interest means number of contracts, or you can say number of shares which are active. This means which are not yet closed. So the name is open because they are not yet closed. So the name is open interest. Now technically you can say that one long contract plus one short contract is equal to one open interest. So take for example, as a trader, you have bought Reliance 2000 call option. This means you are long. If you have bought Reliance 2000 call, this means someone have sold Reliance 2000 call. So he is short. So one long plus one short, okay, makes one open interest. This is very important point now. Option chain table is read from option seller point of view. Okay, you have to read from seller point of view, not from buyer point of view, because generally it is said that option selling is done by big institutes. They have a very deep pockets. So that's why we will look at this table from seller point of view, not from buyer point of view. Because if you buy option, you have a limited risk. But when you sell option, you have unlimited risk. So stake of seller is very high. So we will respect, option data table from seller point of view, not from buyer point of view. Now in option chain table, two columns are very important. Number one, you can see open interest, and second one is change in open interest. Okay, we will focus only on these two columns: open interest, change in open interest. Next, you need to understand this, that open interest data is dynamic data. It keeps on changing. Even in live market, you will find this data will keep on changing. So that's why as a trader, you must know when to read this option chain data. So here is the answer. As and when expiry comes near, open interest data analysis makes more sense. So you know very well, in index we have a weekly expiry. So on every Thursday we have an expiry. Friday it is the beginning of new series. So on Friday we will not uh, use, or we will not read option chain data. It does not make any sense because today is just the beginning of new series. So when it comes to index, we basically read option chain data from Wednesday onwards. When it comes to stocks, you know that stocks are monthly, uh, stock options monthly expiry. First 2 weeks of month we do not read open interest data, even for stocks. Okay, for index, every Wednesday we will read. And for stocks, first 2 weeks we will not read. We will start reading option chain data from third week onwards for stocks. Now here is the option chain data for Reliance Industries. Okay, April series. Now this data is as on 1st April. Okay, 1st April was Thursday, 3:30. So after market, I have taken this screenshot for Reliance Industry April series option chain data. Now here you can check, this is the column of strike price. This is the data of call option. And on right side, you can see this is the data for put option. On left side, call option, on right side, put option. Now let's first focus on call option side data. Very first thing guys, what you need to do, you need to look for strike price with highest open interest. Let me show you the columns of open interest. This OI stands for open interest, and this column is OI change. This means change in open interest. Same for put option, you can see now. OI, this is option chain data, and this is OI change in open interest. So on call side guys, what you need to do, you need to look for that strike price which is having highest open interest from call side. So from call side, if you see 2200 strike is having highest open interest. Just look at this number, 21,37,500 shares are active. On call side in Reliance Industry, 2200 strike price is having highest open interest. 21,37,500 shares are active, or you can say outstanding. Look at the addition happen on 1st April. 72,500 new shares are added. So this change in open interest is also very important to see in live market. If this change in open interest is keep on rising, this means this strike at this level, you can say at this level, price has resistance. So you can interpret now this as the strike price with highest open interest on call side. Strike price with highest open interest on call side can work like resistance. So if change in open interest is rising, you can easily bet on this number that Reliance will not cross 2200 level on April series. Now let's move on put side. We need to find out again a strike price from put side with having highest open interest. So on put side, I can see this number 13 lakh 39,500. This is the highest number, and this is 1900 strike. So here you need to understand on put side, strike with highest open interest can work like support. On call side, what we said, strike price with highest open interest can work like resistance. On put side, strike price with highest open interest can work like support. So as of 1st April, 1900 strike is having highest open interest. 13 lakh 39,500 shares are active or outstanding. And look at the addition happen on uh, 1st April, 71,750. Now look at this number. This number is even bigger, 72,000. In 2000 strike price on put side, highest addition happen. Okay, on put side, highest addition happen in 2000 strike price. So on this day, what happened on 1st April? These many shares are sold in Reliance Industries. 2000 strike put option. This much writing has been seen on Thursday, that is on 1st April. As I told you, when it comes to stocks, we do not see this data for at least first 2 weeks. So I was just giving you the introduction about option chain data analysis. So that's why I have used Reliance Industries as an example. Now today is 5th April. Let's see what is going on in Reliance Industry option chain data. See, now you can use this option chain data from NSE website also. It is available for free. I basically use icharts.in. Here you can see the web address. And this is the paid service which I have taken. So here you can go and see the subscription details, and accordingly, if you wish, you can subscribe. So now here I am showing you option chain data for Reliance Industry as on 5th April. So right now you can see market is live 2:53 p.m. April series will expire on 29th April, and this is the data of Reliance Industry. Let me zoom it for you so that you can see this data very carefully. First, we will see what is the Reliance current market price. Let's first check, where the Reliance is currently trading, and then we will look at the option chain data. Okay, Reliance Industries. So as of now, you can clearly see where Reliance Industries is trading. It is trading close to 1993. Okay, 1993. So let's see now option chain data. Let's first focus on call side. Strike price with highest open interest, still 2200. And look at the total open interest now. It is 22 lakh 30,750. And look at the today's addition. 93,250 shares are added today itself. So these are the new call writers which came today in market, and they have sold 2200 call. This means these guys are betting that Reliance will not cross 2200 level in April series. So that's why I told you the strike price with highest open interest on call side will work like resistance. In the same way, now I like to see, put option, what is happening on put side. So on put side, still I can see the highest open interest stands in 1900 strike price. 12 lakh 29,000 is the number. So these guys are betting that in April series, Reliance will close above 1900 level. That's why they have sold Reliance 1900 put option. And look at what happened on change in open interest in same strike. It is minus 1,10,500. Whenever you see any negative number on change in open interest column, this indicates unwinding. See, weak hands will always leave market. So if I tell you the Reliance share price as on 1st April, on 1st April, Reliance closing price was 2021. And today on 5th April, you can see what happened in market. We got a big fall. Reliance made a low of 1962. So therefore, weak hands will always leave the market first with a fear. So these many number of shares are closed now, 1,10,500, because of the fear. Maybe these guys are out from 1900 strike put option. And look at what happened in 1960 strike addition, 1,89,500. This is something positive. In Reliance, 1960 put option seeing highest addition today, 1,89,500. Now these guys are betting that Reliance will close above 1,960 in the month of April. But still April expiry is very far. So as I told you, this data is dynamic data. We should not uh, pay major importance to when it comes to uh, stocks. At least for first 2 weeks, we should not look at this data. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay, let's continue now. So yes, when it comes to stocks, please remember for at least first 2 weeks, okay, we will not pay any major importance to option chain data. So I was introducing you to this option chain data for the first time. So therefore, to explain some important points, I have used Reliance option chain data. Now let's see what is happening in Nifty as of 5th April. So let's now do the analysis of Nifty. Okay, which expiry I am doing the analysis? 8th April. Okay, coming week expiry. So very first thing, guys, what you need to do on call side and on put side. Okay, you need to find out strike price with highest open interest. So let's quickly check on call side which strike is having highest open interest. So it is 15,000. 15,000 strike price is having highest open interest from call side. 42 lakh 34,800 shares are active. And look at the premium. Premium is 18.65. This means 15,000 level can work like resistance for coming expiry. Let's see where is Nifty right now as of uh, at 3 p.m. right now. You can see the timing, it is 3 p.m. 14,645 is Nifty trading at, and 14,500 call strike is having highest open interest. Look at the addition, this is very important to check. 23,58,450, this is very decent number. So this much addition happened. So these guys have entered today in market, and they are also betting that Nifty will close below 15,000 on 8th April. Look at now 14,800 strike. Now why I have selected this 14,800 strike, because I find that the change in open interest is highest in 14,800 strike. 27 lakh 27,375 shares are added today on 5th April 2021. So in 15,000 strike, you can see the number was 24 lakhs. Here you can see the number is 27 lakh. So we need to watch this strike price very closely. We will take action on Wednesday only. In when it comes to index, guys, we need to take action on Wednesday. If you wish, you can do the analysis on Monday, Tuesday, but always design strategy on Wednesday. If you are very confident on analysis, then you can also design strategy on Tuesday also, but I personally prefer to design strategy on Wednesday, because from Wednesday, you know what happened, maximum theta decay happened in market. So we need to watch this 14,800 strike price very closely. Let's see on put side what is happening on put side. 14,500 strike is having highest open interest, 24 lakh 62,100, and look at the addition, 12 lakh 83,550 shares are added today itself. So this is the total open interest, 24 lakhs, and this is the new addition which happened today. So this means yesterday here the number would have been 12 lakh, because I can see 12 lakh is added today. So yesterday it was 12 lakh and today 12 lakh is added, so total became 24. And look at the unwinding, 5 lakh 6,000 shares are unwinded in which strike price, 14,700 strike price. So as of now 14,500 can work like support. So let's see, today market have recovered very nicely. Let's see what was the low made by Nifty. So this is the Nifty spot, and if you see the low made by Nifty was, sorry, this is Reliance I'm looking at, sorry. So let's open Nifty. Okay, I can see the low made by Nifty was 14,459.50. It went below 15,000, but you can see it did not sustain, and it bounced sharply from 14,459.50 level. So now the low of today's trading session is very, very important. Until and unless, okay, this low is not taking out, we should not expect, you know, further fall in market. If market has to go down, market has to break this level with strong bearish candle, because we got a good bounce from 14,459 level. So keep this level in mind. As long as Nifty is trading above 14,449, we should not build short positions aggressively. So when it comes to Nifty, guys, 15,000 strike price, highest open interest. 14,800 strike price was seen, highest change in open interest. New addition happened, 27 lakhs as of now. On put side, 14,500 strike is having highest open interest with 24 lakh shares active or outstanding. Now let me summarize the important points for you from this option chain data. So how to read this option chain data? Call strike price with highest open interest works like resistance. Put strike price with highest open interest work like support. Highest OI addition in strike price is also very important to look at in live market. So in today's example, we have seen when it was Nifty, highest OI addition happened in 14,800 strike price. Now this is the Reliance example as of 1st April. So in Reliance Industry, highest call strike was 2200 with total OI stands at 21 lakh 37,500. Okay, this is the table here. This is the data of as of 1st April, Thursday 3:30. So here you can see the highest strike price is 2200 with 21 lakh 37,500, and highest addition happened in same strike 72,500. But on put side, what we have seen, highest open interest stands at 1900 strike, but addition is happening in 2000. Okay, so in Reliance Industry, you can check here. Highest call strike 2200, total OI 21 lakh. Highest put strike 1900, total OI 13 lakh. On 1st April, on call side, highest change in OI was seen in 2200 strike with addition of 72,500 shares. On put side, highest change in OI was seen in 2000 strike. Now let's try to understand how we can design option strategy. Very first thing, guys, you need to do graph analysis. Once you are done with graph analysis, okay, then you need to do option chain analysis. Now, with graph analysis, I mean you need to look for all important levels on price graph. What is the support level? What is the resistance level? All these important levels you need to take into consideration, and then you need to do option chain analysis. By just doing option chain analysis, it will not be helpful. First do the graph analysis, find out all important levels. Also you need to find out the trend, whether stock is in uptrend, downtrend, sideways, and then you need to look for all important levels on price graph, and then you need to do option chain analysis. Once you are done with graph analysis and option chain analysis, then we will take action, and then we will decide which option strategy we should go for, whether we should go for bear call spread, bull put spread, or short iron condor. So this was the first session. In next session, what I will do, I will show you some examples which we have taken in the month of March. So these are the some live trades which we have taken in the month of March. So here you can see uh, we have designed bear call spread in ICICI Prudential, bear call spread in Muthoot Finance, bear call spread in Nifty, bear call spread again in Nifty in last expiry. So this was for 18th March expiry, and this was for 25th March expiry. So all these examples I will take in second session. I will present you my analysis, how I did analysis on ICICI Prudential, Muthoot Finance, how I selected these strike prices. Just look at the returns which we made. From ICICI Prudential, we made 2.58% in 8 trading sessions. In Muthoot Finance, we managed to get 1.35% in 5 trading sessions. In Nifty, for 18th March expiry, we managed to get 2.35% in just 2 trading sessions. And in last expiry of March, again in Nifty, we managed to get 1.71% in just 2 trading sessions. Okay, here is the April performance also. So very first expiry of April series was on 1st April only. And here you can see we managed to get 1.45% in 2 trading sessions, again in Nifty with bear call spread. So these much returns are possible, sustainable. In long run, you can easily make 1.5 to 2% as I told you, and in a month you can make at least 4 to 6%. On in some months maybe 8% you can make if you are getting 2% every week. That's it, guys, in this video. In next video, we will discuss how we can do graph analysis, and then how we can do open interest analysis, and then how to take decision which strategy we should go for. Okay, all these points I will cover in next session.